Hello, everybody, and welcome to another traditional art session. So, the title of this video is going to be titled "The City of Mumbai Keeps Growing." And the reason I chose that as the title after I finished the piece was because of what I drew. So, at first, I was like just gonna, draw another skeleton like I usually would. And as I started drawing it, I thought about the time when I last visited Bombay. And for anybody that doesn't know where Bombay is in India, and it's located on the it's kind of like pretty much a whole sea face setup for the city, and it's by the Arabian Sea. And the reason why I titled this drawing the growing landscape, or keep forgetting what the damn name is, the title is of Bombay, is because it's been ever changing. The last time that I was in the city 20 years ago, there were just old buildings all over the city, like structures that were built back in, like, I want to say, like the 80s and 90s. So everything has been kind of like refurbished from back then, and the entire city has been going in through like this whole real estate development phase. So wherever you look, there's these huge buildings keep coming up. It's like buildings that are more than 35 to 40, some even 60 stories high. So every time you look up at the buildings, it's like you kind of get a little creak in your head just looking at them. What's cool about these buildings coming up is they have all these beautiful amenities that come as part of the purchase, which is you have your standard infinity pools on the terrace, you have the penthouses, and then what else do you have? You have like the gyms, so that's one less thing you gotta commute for. But the whole point of making this video and titling it what I titled it, The Ever-Growing Landscape of Bombay, is because Bombay to me is kind of like the New York of India. And the reason I say that is because there's a whole ton of people in so little place. And that's the same thing in New York. You have all these high-rise buildings, and the reason you have these high-rise buildings is because of the limited space. So the only way you can develop is with buildings that are skyscrapers that can house or have an apartment set up for many people without having to take up a whole lot of land. So much so you end up having underground parking and all that stuff. But what always makes me wonder is for buildings, or not buildings, but cities like this that have all this limited space, what ends up happening to the people that have passed away? Yes, you have like your usual, the burial, and then you have cremation, but I think there's only so much land for that. So as I was drawing this piece, I kind of wanted to show that this skeleton is just somebody randomly that passed away over a period of time and kind of became part of this city. So what I did was I showed these twines that kind of started growing through him or her, and it's pretty much part of nature. When you pass away, you have the wonderful bugs and all that stuff. I know it's kind of gross to think about it, but eventually it does happen. So what I wanted to show is even though the skeleton is buried over here, it's like kind of like as if the life of that person has kind of gone into the ground and is giving the city life through it. I know it doesn't make any sense, but that's what I wanted to do. And drawing traditionally like this is kind of very therapeutic as opposed to drawing digitally, because with this there's no color added. It's just the black pen on the white canvas or the cream canvas, and it's nice to study how you can improve on your shading and improve your skills, because like with the regular tablet there's always the double tap and you can always undo the mistake and But with traditional art, once you put that line down, whether it be a pencil or a paper or a pen, that line is permanent. So if you've made it in the wrong place, you got to figure out how to fix it. Another one thing I want to do going forward for this channel is back when I was in industrial design, our professors used to always talk to us about keeping these small little art books with us. And when I say art books, I'm talking about something about like a size of A5, not A4. So something that you can keep with you in your pocket, and then if something you see strikes some sort of creativity, I mean, you could either write about it or maybe just draw about it or scribble, and then come back to it at a later time and build off of it. And that's something I had when I was in industrial design many years ago, and I still have those drawing books that maybe at some point maybe I'll show it to you guys in the channel, and then just show you what my thought process was when I did have these books. I mean, some of them are filled with drawings, and then some of them are just like, text and what I was thinking about at the time and all that. So I went ahead and bought these books on Amazon, so hopefully they'll be coming to me in the coming week. And what I plan to do is just what I'm doing right now is just record a time lapse and just do a simple voiceover without no script, no nothing, just me talking to the voiceover system that the editing app has, and we'll see how it goes. So with that being said, guys, I guess I'll go ahead and wrap this video up by saying keep creating, keep drawing. I'll see y'all down the road or on the other side. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye for now.